Hi friends, now we will see a new topic, that is product life cycle. So as you know, the product is also having its life cycle. Many products, they can survive for many years, and some products, they are entering in market and they are eliminated, or they are totally vanished from the market within short period of time also, due to certain reasons and competition mainly. So the company, they should change their positioning and differentiation strategy, as the product market and competitors, they are changing in product life cycle. So it is necessary for the companies to know in which stage their product is, and they should change their positioning as well as differentiation strategy to reap the maximum benefits. So certain characteristics of product, like products, they're having limited life, then their product sells in different stages of product life cycle, that is changing, as well as the challenges, opportunities and problems to the sellers, that is also changing as the product is going in different stages of life cycle. Profit is also rise and fall at different stages of product life cycle, and product require different marketing, financial, manufacturing, purchasing and human resource strategies in each life stage of the product. So the strategies which we are having for product, we cannot use the same strategy in different stages of product life cycle. So we should know that in which stage our product falls, and we should change our strategies likewise. So when we are talking about product life cycle curve, so generally the product life cycle curve is bell shaped, and here you can say in blue color, that is sales data, and in the saffron color you can see the profit data, and the shape of this curve is bell shaped. So most of the products, they are having bell shaped product life cycle curve, and this curve or this product life cycle, it has four different stages like introduction, growth, maturity and decline. So in introduction stage, the sales growth is slow, and the profit, that is non-existent, because the sale is very low and company, they have invested huge money for this kind of product, and the awareness in market is also very low. In growth stage, there is a period of rapid market acceptance, so sales will be high, or the growth of total sales is too high, and as the sales is increasing, the profit is also increasing. In the maturity stage, the sales growth will decline, and the product will have the maximum acceptance by most of the potential user, and profit, that will be either stabilized or it may decline also due to increased competition. And in the decline stage, there will be downward shift in sales as well as in profit also. So there are certain patterns in product life cycle, so we will see one by one. So one is growth, slump and maturity product life cycle pattern. So in this, we can see there will be growth, then there will be slump, and then the product will have the constant or maturity phase. So this kind of growth, slump, maturity pattern, that is observed in small kitchen appliances like handheld mixers. So here sales grow rapidly when the product is first introduced, right? Then that will fall to a petrified level, that will be sustained by late adapters. They are buying product for the first time, and the early adapters, they have purchased that product and now they are replacing their product, so they will have maturity or constant level will be there for such kind of products. Then another is cycle, this cycle product life cycle pattern. So cycle recycle pattern that is mainly observed in drugs or pharmaceuticals products. So pharmaceutical companies, they are aggressively promoting the new drug or new product, so they will have their first life cycle that the sales growth will be too high, then there will be declining in sales, so company will do another promotion push, so they will have the second cycle of that product, but usually the magnitude of sales and profit is lower than the first or primary cycle. So this cycle recycle product life cycle pattern that is observed mainly in pharmaceutical products. Then another is scalloped product life cycle pattern. So scallop product life cycle pattern that is observed in the product in which the new development and new uses of that specific products are developed. So here the sales that passes through succession of life cycle based on discovery of new product characteristics, uses and new users. So the sale of nylon, so a scallop pattern because of what many uses like in parachutes, hosiery, shirts, carpenting, boat sail, automobile tires, right? So new uses or new users they are coming, so that will continues to be discovered over time and it will have kind of scalloped product life cycle. Then we will see some of the basic about style, fashion and fade. So we can see the time duration for style is longer than fashion and fade, and it is also changing, right? Once it is increasing, then it is decreasing, then again it is increasing. In fashion it shows like bell shaped, right? It is there for certain specific time, and fade the time duration is very low. So we will see one by one. So we need to differentiate style, fashion and fad. So style is a basic and distinctive mode of expression appearing in a field of human endeavor, right? So style appear in home design like row houses, duplexes, bungalows, in clothing like formal, business casual, sporty, right? So style can last for generations. So when we are talking about business casual or bell bottom pant, right? So they last for generations and they are going they are coming out in out of watch. So style, suppose there is a style of bell bottom, so it was there in 70s, then again it came in 90s, right? So this is how the style may change. Then fashion, so fashion that is currently accepted or popular style in given field, and fashion that passes through four stages like distinctiveness, emulation, then mass fashion, and there will be decline, right? So there will be mass fashion means very good adoption of that specific fashion and that will decline. And fades, so fades are fashions that come quickly into public view and adopted with great zeal, peak early and decline very fast. So time duration is very short for this fades. So fades are short duration fashion, that is fades. So these are the common differences in style, fashion and fade. So friends, as we know, product life cycle generally that have four different stages: introduction stage, growth stage, maturity stage and decline stage. And the strategies, sales, profit, promotion and everything, they are different in each and every stage. So we will start with the introduction stage. So introduction stage, that is the first stage, right? So many products they are introduced first time in the market. So the time of entry, it may be first entry, then parallel entry or late entry. So when any company they enter first in the market, so they are having pioneer advantage, they are pioneer in that specific industry. So what kind of benefit that pioneer company may have? So that kind of companies like Campbell, Coca-Cola, Hallmark, Amazon, they will have a huge market, so they can get maximum market share and they will get dominance also. But it is not always necessary that the first mover or the pioneer will be always dominant or successful in that specific market. There are many examples like Palmer, that is hand calculator, Apple's Newton, that is personal digital assistant, Netscape, that was a web browser, Renault, that is ballpoint pen, and Osmond, that is portable computer. So they were market pioneer in that time, but they are overtaken by late entrants. So first mover, they also have to watch out for second mover advantage, that what will be the advantage to the second movers. Now Tellis and Golder, they have identified 5 factors which underpin long-term market leadership. If we need to go for long-term market leadership, we should look for mass market, persistence of our company, relentless innovation. Innovation should be there, financial commitment, and ultimately whatever assets we have, that should be leverageable, means asset leverage. Then as other research, they are highlighting the novelty of innovations. So many innovative products are coming in market, so innovation is always necessary. But some innovations, they are coming in market and they are even not surviving for longer time, like Segway human transporter. So it was very challenging for the companies to survive. And in some of the innovation where we can go for incremental innovation, or we can leverage it, or we can use the innovation for further modifications also. So like MP3 players with video capability, so the survival rates are much higher. So we should look for the products in which the survival rate is high. Then, as you know, pioneers benefit, they are from first mover advantage, but they are also having added worries or some of the disadvantage also. So what kind of worries first movers may have? Like they are developing the product for the first time in the market, right? So it will take time to roll out this kind of product. Then what kind of technical problems they will face, that will be totally new and that will be challenging for them also. Then the dealer pipeline is empty, so filling the dealer pipeline with new product is also a tough task. And gaining consumer acceptance, the product is totally new to the market, so we don't know that our customers will accept our product or not. And awareness, then acceptance, trial, so these are the very crucial parameters for pioneers. So generally when we talk about the sales, so sales in the initial or introduction stage is very slow, and the reason is the customer awareness is very low and very few customers they will purchase your product. Then when we are talking about profits, so profits are negative or very low. Why the profits are very low or negative? Because as we know, the expenditure of that specific company in developing the product is too high. There will be higher fixed cost, higher variable cost. At the same time sales is very low, right? So the profit will be low. And when we are talking about promotion to sales ratio, so sales is low but promotion expenditure is too high. The promotion to sales ratio is very high, and we are using this promotion for what purpose? To inform our potential customer about our company, our brand, our product. We will induce the product trial and we will secure the distribution in retail outlet. Then firms, their focus is on buyers. Which kind of buyer? Who are the most ready to buy, or the potential buyers. The price tend to be high. Generally when the new product is coming in market, the price tend to be higher because the costs are high and they need to cover this cost. Then companies that plan to introduce a new product, they must decide when to enter. So time of entry is very crucial decision. So whether the company want to enter as a pioneer or a first mover to get first mover advantage or pioneer advantage, or they should enter with parallel to other companies, or they want to enter late in the market to get second mover advantage. So these are the crucial decision to the company, and the pioneer, they should visualize that the product market it could enter. And as we know, the company cannot enter in each and every segment of that market, so they should visualize that which product market we should enter. So friends, this is all about this lecture. We will see the next part of product life cycle in next session. Thank you.